Hey everyone, and welcome to another Stock Talk. I've been MIA recently thanks to work taking up a lot of my time. However, things have cooled down and I am back at it. But in this video we are going to go over some of the ETFs and the general stock market. Let's see what we're looking at for this coming week, along with a new ARK ETF coming out this week. So if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe, and with that, let's get into it. So recently, the NASDAQ and the general market has been very choppy. We did see a little uptrend here, then we got some we got some yield scares, and we were just very choppy. And now it looks like we might get a buy signal. This is the 6 hour. Let's take a look at the 3 hour real quick here. So we haven't quite gotten a buy signal on the NASDAQ or triple Q. We have not gotten a bullish cross on the MACD. We got a cross above the SMA, but very barely. And this market is very choppy, as you can see here, and it's hard to determine what will happen next. We have lines of support. We found support at 312 for QQQ. Let's see if that maintains, and we can get a rise here, hopefully, but we might get just bouncing around some more here depending on the yield and the general sentiment in the market this week, which is very difficult to tell. So we will see what happens with that. Looking at ARK ETF, we have no buy signal at all, zero. We are just heading down. We may have found support around the 109, 110 zone. Let's go ahead and put a horizontal ray right here. This is about where looks like we have found support. Got some rejection right here and here. So we're still looking for a buy signal, but right now we definitely do not have one for ARK and many other ETFs as well, not just ARK. So maybe, hopefully this week we'll see a trend reversal, but there is a chance that we will see lower lows or sideways price action. So let's wait until we see what happens. Same story with Moon, no buy signal. PBW, or Clean Energy, is doing a little better, but it looks like we might get a bullish cross here very soon, especially if we get a green candlestick tomorrow morning or some point this week, and we get a cross above the SMA. But again, I'm not saying that's going to happen. We just have to wait and see if it does. I'm just showing you what to look out for. So like I said, more or less we are waiting for a signal. It's unclear yet where we are heading, so wait for that confirmation before we buy in. Now, moving on to Bitcoin, we got a buy signal recently. We're looking at the 3 hour currently. We've got a buy signal here, bullish MACD cross here, rising RSI, and right now we are facing resistance. We're having currently of the making of this video, we are having some resistance around the $56,000 zone. But we're currently still in an uptrend. We haven't broken this SMA as of yet. A lot of red candles here, but no break of the SMA. Now, because Bitcoin has gone to the upside slightly, we may get a small breakout on Block. Block is a ETF for blockchain companies like Riot and Mara. So, and speaking of those companies, we may get a breakout tomorrow as well due to Bitcoin having a little uptrend. So we might see a breakout tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And of course for Riot and Mara as well. So not a whole lot going on. There is an ETF coming out this week, ARKX by Cathie Woods. And people are looking forward to that. That's a space innovation stock. Lots of hype on that. We will see what happens when it comes out to the market. The market's so choppy, it's hard to know or tell what will happen. If it were a uptrending market currently, I imagine it would have done a lot better when it comes out. But now, since ARK is dumping and so many ETFs in the market's in a very choppy downward trend right now for the time being, we could see ARKX dip a little, or there might be a lot of hype. It's hard to know for this because there's a lot of hype, but yet the market's really not ideal. Because you saw with other ETFs like subs that came out during a bad market trend, this came out and it just dumped. Obviously, this is a lot different than space innovation companies. This is, of course, streaming services, but still that same idea applies. It took a good dip because it opened during a market being in downtrend, so we might see this with ARKX, so keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are ready to buy, but we might not see a blowout when it comes out to the market this week because it's an iffy market to start with, so keep that in mind. But with all that being said, if you like what you've seen here, please give us a like. It will help the channel out immensely. And with that, thank you for watching, and until next time.